long time I tell you say I hate this. Anjo, sing fence, politician. Hey, don't know that. Anjo, let me tell you this, Anjo. Let me tell you this. Because people afraid to talk to you. Saying? And let me tell you this. Stop taking people them for fool, Anjo. Saying? Hope you learn the method of politics. You learn the art of politics, like art of war and 48 laws of power. You learn, you're intelligent, you have brain power, you learn that. And you come to the realization of ghetto people, the poor people, the small people, them, you discriminate. All the time, you discriminate them. But through them too near the forest, them can't see the trees. Because watch out. Remember, so as I get to it when I'm growing up, we're frightened of the stars. See? We're frightened of the stars. And you are the first. See? You are the first politician who them turn into a star, like an internet star. When you become an internet star, people see you different. You understand? So, we get the people frightened of the stars, so we're too near the forest, so we can't see the trees them and can't see the bag of foolishness them we are do. See? And you know so you do it. And I like, you don't know so you do it. You're making plans for us. Future plans for us. So when you gone and all these things, and we pass off, our kids them still a struggle. You come and talk about, oh, we build a road. Andrew, we don't own a road. Chinese them own a road. We not stop pay for that until we're 100. You don't own a road. Tell them say you take the budget and you have to pay for that. You have to pay back all of them loan them. You come and discriminate people. And discriminate the ghetto people. The old them little man will buy the chicken back them and the aisle them and the little man them will buy them Big Jilla Isle and all these things. What you know about Big Jilla Isle, Andrew? Andrew Wallace, what you know about Big Jilla Isle? You ever been to Riverton City yet? Tell me, you ever got to Riverton City yet? What you consider as dump, what you consider as rubbish, that is what is dump in Riverton City. And that the kids them have got you and people have got you. Go find them food. Expiry date and product of people are use. See? Survival. When you put people in a survival mood and your people do every single thing. You're put into the seat. Don't feel like you're special. You can come out of the seat at any time. All it need is just one extra vote and you come out of the seat there. See? Yes. You deal with government badness. A government, alright, watch your style and just stop dealing with the people them. You go on TV and you ridicule ghetto people. See? And you're not telling people them say everything when they brain drain. Not only when a man fire a gunshot in a man head and his brain leak out. See? When the rich people them people them own the things them migrate go other country. Majority of these private sectors live in Jamaica. They don't live in Jamaica. See? And no resources, nothing not there. Nothing not there. We used to provide the best sugar cane, the best that, and we start import all of these things. When you go there, you make all of these, all of them things that pertain to we as we make future for we, and we not involved. And when the people them start to ask you why, you get impulsive. You get impulsive. See? When a man like foot of them come on the program and them say, oh, Andrew, this and them voice them opinion because them feel a certain way and how you deal with the people them. Instead of you go and adjust the problem, if somebody highlight the problem, you need to find the solution. That's why you're put there. You sell the people them that you're the best thing since sliced bread. And this is what you're gonna do. And this is what. And ghetto people, we, the small people, them where you classify we as, them people, the only thing them I look at, hope. Hope. See? Hope. When people vulnerable, if you're wise enough, you can use them accordingly how you want to use them. Because the people them I look hope and you. And you find out that because you learn the art of politics. And you come and you sell them the speech. See? Because the opposite party, yes, them been have the fool for them foolish too, and them are go on and they get monotonous to the people them. So them a look hope and changes and you come and you do the same thing. You do the same thing. You go and you build up new politics building. So much millions. And vote say, oh, I've built this. So new generation of politicians and all these things have lived comfortable and rare. Why you never build a regional hospital with the money? Look how much Caribbean place there. You have Trinidad, you have Barbados, you have St. Lucia, you have Guyana, much majority. Why you never build a regional hospital with that money? Zin and have some machine we only can find in Jamaica. So everybody in the Caribbean can fly. Come to this hospital here in Jamaica to get any medication where they want because it's a regional. That's the only place you can go find that. Why you never use that? If you do the betterment of the country. No. A them thing I may tell you. Zane Andrew, you have almost 4 million people in Jamaica. You only care about 500,000. So the other 3.5 million are going to be collateral damage. Get up people, who don't understand them something, I make them explain. Them will be collateral damage. So you're saving 500,000 people for kill off 3.5 million people. That's what you're doing. See? You talk about lockdown place and COVID and liquor man about the corner shop. Andrew, you don't know about sufferation. Because for your little, anybody will live in the ghetto, every corner shop have mesh. Corner shop people been a social distance from long time, Andrew Wellness. When you go liquor mesh there and you have to talk out there so. Go at the supermarket them now. Right now, we just have to pass one place. You don't have to have parking spot if you go in a supermarket. Everybody itch up on everybody. Them just hand sanitize them and go in at the place. And then people take off mask, pick and run up and down without mask, bag or something. Line, congested, bag of thing are going down there. And that me I try to tell you. You know much COVID and them something that go pass right there, so. But you don't care about that. See? You don't care about them something that you locked down the country before election. And open it on election day. The same little corner shop, the same little people them. And them go vote and not the bell. And at them. Why you never do online voting then? Since as you have kids that do online class, why you never do online voting? Now you want kids to take vaccination to go to school. And this can prevent you from the virus. It can't help you. Because once you catch it, you still can't have it although you have it. So why you being vaccinated? I'm not saying you're not supposed to. But why you don't oppress, why you don't enlighten the people them? Make them oppress about what happened. When the people them ask you what, and them go in a rage and them express themselves. Seeing all of a sudden 5 million police are look for them, 5 million raid. So why you not do the same energy right now? You lock down the country with the budget there for the people them are going to lock down when they have it. Them bills already exceed them income. Want to the day-to-day man them. We just go up on the road and do the day-to-day thing them. Want to them people there. Want people now fridge. See? We have to just put them thing in a one little cooler. And your people still suffer about you, you know. People still have TV and them something about you, you know. You feel like people still suffer about you. Me tell you, say you never go Riverton yet. Me never see you post nothing. Me never see a lobby of a crime yet. Andrew Wallace, when I tell you these people, enough of them people don't understand. When they too near the forest and they can't see the trees. Them say 50,000 people catch COVID at Jamaica. Same fence, 50,000 people catch COVID at Jamaica. And 47,000 people are recover. See, 47,000 people recover, you know. Out of, and 4,000, and in between the 4,000, if you make it up to the 58,000, see, or 48,000, 58,000, 1,000 RIP to a lot of people will lose people in COVID. 1,000 odd people lose their life. From COVID start almost 2 years, 1,000. Andrew Wellness, crime and violence are kill more than 1,000 people a year. Annually. See? Annually. That you fi fix. Stop styling people them. See? And then when you do this now, where the budget then? When you lock down the people now, light bill gone up, everything gone up. You have to keep the people then dependent. You make the people them suffer bad man. And they vote. And then them people them loyal to a fault, them go back and vote for you. Uno not fi do it. Make them know say uno have the power. You can't have the people them sing and suffer the people them so like you don't care about the people them. Eh? If you lock down the place, my mama not say enough to lock down the place, but if you lock down the place, where you put in place for the people that when have money? A man a plan figure hustle tomorrow and say, alright, I'm going to make the plans for Monday. People make day-to-day plans for you, Andrew. People not budget like you. See? Stop being impulsive. Think about the people, them people not take back the power. Stop vote for sugar and salt. I mean literally sugar and salt. You not put in more than one get and one get cheaper than that. Andrew. You know if you find me.
No, people. So anyway, so I'm driving, and while I'm driving, you know, the traffic may I scroll through and I come across this video. Now, take note, because you have to be real. I'm never a big fans of i-octane. I'm never a fans of i-octane. I don't hate his music, but I'm just not a fan of him, right? But me no hate his music. He have some great music. But me can't tell you i-octane. If me never like your music than before, You actually make me eye like full of water. Because I never expected under any circumstances for you to come out and make such a brilliant speech. A speech like this is deeper than the expectation of what we expect from you. That's why them say sometimes people you may judge them, but you don't know what's in their mind. Listen to what i-octane said. If me never like your music them before, me like your music them now. You have a new fans. Oh, hold on there. Talking about that too. Javin, she get you feel more. Hold on there. Hold on the people. I'm try to find something. If the volume low, let me turn it up. Maybe. Okay, I don't know why. If I never like i-octane music, them i-octane me I tell you big man thing, I swear to God up above for my kids them life, brother. You make my whole body just run cold, brother. Just for the way you format your word, how you say it, I can tell you that you're genuinely from the bottom of your heart feeling the pain that people are feeling. Right? I am feeling the pain. You're feeling the pain that people are feeling. You can actually see the frustration and see that you actually mean it what you're saying. You're not sitting here making a video because you want to make a video because you want to be heard or because you want a viral video. Everybody should share a video like that. And as I said, I was never a fan of you, brother. But the speech where you make a while ago and the way you format it, you got me on that one. And when you look into what's really going on and so forth, a lot of people may disagree. A lot of people may say a lot of things that do not even go like that. I'm on live here on Instagram. A lot of people say a lot of things that don't even mean. When you look at how Buju Banton come out and using his little words them, showing his word them and cannot format his word them and speak his mind of what it is. Like how i-octane come out and speak his mind. Say what's on his mind and what he feel is what I feel and what others feel. Now, some of you may disagree with me and many other way. But I am saying this from the bottom of my heart. I do believe in every circumstance and I wish up on the Almighty God and wish on everything that I wish there would be a riot. I wish it would be a riot. I wish get up people would get up and realize that, yo, now is the time. And if I personally was in Jamaica, I'm trying to find something. Javinci get you feel it the most. If I was in Jamaica, I would have been the one. I would have really start one. One is deservable at this time because when you think about it, the poor man opened their store at 6 or 7. The rich man opened the store at 6 or 7 in the morning and close at 4. The Chinese open the same time and close at 6 o'clock. And when you go to the Chinese store, right, they will not serve you at 6 o'clock. The man that is poor, that don't have it, that depends on to feed his family, that only make money past 7 o'clock, cannot go out and make any money to feed his family. A man that go downtown and buy him stock, if he go sell in the night to make money to feed his family, he cannot feed his family. And you cannot turn around and say what i-octane says wrong. What he's saying is that, listen, at the end of the day, you don't have a plan in place and crime rate. They kill more than 1,000 people per year and Andrew Owners does not rally for crime. He does not come up with a solution for crime. But he's rallying for a situation of a pandemic which I know he didn't create it. But you are in power as a leader that claims that you're a leader. That's supposed to be fixing problem and coming up with plans that will change things. And if 1,000 people, over 1,500 people died, you have not rallied for it, but you want to rally for over 1,000 people that died in a pandemic less than a year. And you want to sit down as people and say that he's doing a good job and whatever it is and so forth. At the end of the day, you have to be real as a human being. If you feel the pain and the separation, if you have anybody in that situation, is that the people that are in the ghetto, that have to go to the little shop to buy them pound of chicken back and then rice, go downtown and see what them can buy for feed them family, go over Riverton City and pick up expired food, just like i-octane say. Right? Hold on. Right? To get something hopeful that they will find something that they could eat to feed their family. Andrew is not seeing that. He will never see what the problem is. And at the end of the day, you people that are in the ghetto that get up every day and complaining, get up every day and go vote for them and not bell for them. You sit down and let these people walk on you, kick you around, box you around and tell you how to live your life. He's not paying your bill. He's not paying your water bill. He's not put food on the table to feed your kids. And you sit down there, turn a blind eye and let this man walk on you and dictatorship of how you should live on life. And you don't see that problem. But you'd more to take up a gun and go rob an innocent man who are in the situation like you. What about doing the same thing? If there's no other time in Jamaica that you should get up and make your voice heard, if there's no other time in Jamaica that you should get up and go there and fight for your rights, now is the time to fight for your rights. If you're not fighting for you, then fight for your kids. Right? I do not care about no other country in the world that have a measure in place. I care about the place that we born and grow where the problem is. A man that sell peanut that only can go to night time and sell peanut because he cannot sell peanut in the daytime because the weather is hot and peanut and eat does not work. It's only night time he can go to and sell him peanut. How am I going to survive? How am I going to survive? How am I going to feed them kids them? You go downtown and you buy your little cigarette and your things them and you look and say you're going to go up and you're going to sell at night time. Hopefully somebody can drive past and buy it. How you going to survive? How you going to survive? You have online class as same thing like i-octane, and I agree with every word he's saying. Right? You have online classes for kids, but you would not have online classes for voting. In the United States of America, when there was election, they have online voting. They have where you have to mail in your ballot. None of those was in place in Jamaica. And you want to sit as a human being and act like say it is not in front of you because you don't know what it is to feel a certain pain. You don't know what it is to go to your bed at night time with not having any food to feed your family. You don't know what it is to have a pound of flour to feed for 10 pitney. You have no idea what it is. You don't know what it is that cannot buy a simple thing as cake soap. You have no idea what it is. It's okay to put something in place to say that, okay, you're going to lock down the country. But here is the problem and the hypocritical way that is going on. You want to lock down the citizens of Jamaica for not moving, but you will not lock the airport for people that who do not live there coming into vacation. You will not lock down the country for cruise ship to come into Jamaica, for people coming to enjoy themselves and spend money, while people in Jamaica do not have the time to spend money and don't have the money to spend. Explain that one to me. Why is the airport still open? If you're going to lock everything, you should lock including all borders at the same time, because guess what happened? At the end of the day, people are coming in with virus, and people who live in Jamaica, none of them don't have any virus and not spreading anything. It's the people who come in that are not obeying the law. That is where the problem started. And you don't see that? Because the little Batman friend them have to come in through the airport and up and down. Why is the airport still open? Why is people still traveling into Jamaica day by day? And you don't see that problem? You want to lock down 7 days? If you're going to lock down everything. But you cannot lock down everything because the Batman friend them have to come in. I don't want to sit on top and say it is not upsetting on every level. Back when Siaga was in power, when the riots started on Tivoli and so forth, where are the warriors? Where the people them there? Where is the people them today that's supposed to get up and go out there and fight? Only we overseas are campaign for Uno and a fight for Uno not fighting. Why Uno can't get up and go out there and fight and say you happen? Curfew or no curfew, today is the day. Certain things should never happen. From the minute that announcement was made from last night, Uno should be on the street already. Make sure that Uno voice have to be heard and Uno take back Uno seat. I don't see that problem there. You don't want to sit on the internet and talk about who are fake batty and who this and who that and so. There is a problem. And when it comes to a time where it have to stop, it have to come to a stop. How much billions of dollars them get from the World Bank, right? To help out through the whole COVID and him turn around and him take and my charging the guys. If the guys want to go out and take a COVID test, you have to pay for it. But it's okay to get free vaccine. You want to turn around and talk about kids 12 and 18 must take free vaccine, but at the end of the day, they must not be seen on the road. Or the people sit down. When una go stand up and realize that there's a problem. Do you know what it is for somebody to lock up in them house and cannot go outside, cannot do nothing for 7 days and cannot feed their family? Cannot feed their family. You have to lock up in your house. You can't eat, you can't drink, you can't do nothing. 100, yes, me forgot. Me see 150 billion was given. Million was given. Where is the money? And why is it that people have to pay up to 150 US for a COVID test when it's supposed to be free? I want to sit down on top and say it's not upsetting. If there was no other time that a riot is needed, a riot is needed. Because this morning, people should have get up and make sure that attack everywhere that need to be attacked. Just like other country. This morning, there's no way this morning everything should be normal in that country under any circumstances. It should never be normal. Now is the time for the voice to be heard. I am not telling you that he bring in the virus. But at the end of the day, you as a leader, if you're going to lock down, you have to put a plan in place for the people. Their financial have been scrambling day by day because they don't have the money. And this big nose man on sit down and watch his man on TV over and over, talking crap and talking about what he's going to do that he ain't doing. How much money that you guys have get talk about care package? At the end of the day, I understand some people have to die to save some. Federal home have been run by government official and them no lack. Why is it that planes still coming in the country? Why is it that cruise ships still coming in the country? Why is it that the country was locked down, but the country was open for election? Why is it that Dream Weekend keep when Dream Weekend should have never keep in the first place? Answer that question. When you get up every day and talk about you not run go to church or not pray for God, God help those who help themselves. And God don't want no fool in the kingdom. So when you guys worrying about church open, that is not the problem. The problem is only people who is not talking and doing what they're supposed to do. That is where the problem is. Running to church and running to Bible and pray every day, that is not going to save you. No. That is not going to help you. No. And nobody don't see that. I was listening for at least to say, okay, all borders are closed. The borders was closed when it was never necessary. And now it is necessary. If it's so serious and so bad, why is the border still open up to the date? Why is it? Explain that to me. I want people sit down and I take this day by day like it's nothing. Wanna sit down and ball about it. All wanna sit down and talk about, oh boy, I can't be saying locked down the country. Why you still in your yard? Why you still in your yard and complain about the problem? Why you not up on the road? All of you people that talk about who a bad man and who a bad girl, why on a bad man and a bad girl business not on the road doing what you're supposed to do? On a life only worth 12 chicken and $1,000. That's all it worth. Uno fight for the wrong thing over and over. Uno get up every day, uno bad man people, uno obia people. You know much other people call me every day look for obia man? Day by day I spend thousands of dollars. You know much other man call me one for time man and this and all kind of something? Uno fighting for the wrong thing day by day and worrying about who upon the internet who have on lashes and who have on body and who have on breasts and who take over man. Uno fighting for the wrong thing day by day. Uno get up every day, uno spend time on the internet day by day and worrying about America that don't have no concern with you know. Then give us $600, then give us $1,200, then give us $300. They do something for us at the end of the day, whether you like it or not. And I will never get up and complain about this country that I live in because this country make me be who I am. Because if I was still in Jamaica, I would have been a murderer or a thief. I would. Because that's the only way out when you live in a society that don't care about you. I was around people who's in power and all it is murderers and thieves. That's all it is. That's the only way we know. And God have given us a different way out of life that we can come out, that our voice can be heard to help on the people. And we're not doing it. There is a big problem. And that is the reason why what happened to the Prime Minister of St. Vincent, I have nothing against it. I have nothing to say about it. I don't see nothing wrong about it because people stand up and fight for what they're supposed to fight for. Over 2 years you not suffer. Over 2 years JPS are killing you. Over almost 2 years, as a matter of fact, you can't pay on the water bill. Almost 2 years you pick can't go to school. Almost 2 years you sit down a ball every day. Almost 2 years you sit down and try to call to find out who you can help you. Every day. How much time you spend on the internet and watch me and watch others and keep talking? And you don't see the problem? You don't realize that there's a big problem? You don't realize that if you don't fix the problem now, your kids or your kids is going to suffer at night because whatever they put in place, you have no choice but to obey the law. A man growing up and rape like a 14-year-old, like a 12-year-old, nothing comes out of it. A man growing up and take some of the boy picnic and carry him down here go cut off his neck, nothing comes out of it. But go and tell him say if suck him mother, then guess what happens? Something comes out of it. And who appear? You never seen a rich man I get locked up and I get charged for breaking in the law? You never seen a rich man I go in a court and don't walk out free yet? It's poor people over and over. Them don't lock up nobody that is rich. Them lock up who's poor. You don't have the money to pay your light bill or your water bill. Where are you going to find the money to pay for not wearing a mask? This is the time that some riot is needed. It needed in every circumstances. When you get up and go buy illegal gun from 18 different places, walk and rob innocent people who don't have it. Who don't have eye power, wife and whatever it is, that do not have it. When you get up and rob people, you carry on day by day. When you want to rob a man who come from airport, who come there with $1 for feeding family. But the people who want to rob are not doing that. I have to call her back. You not do that. These people walk day by day. Look what happened down at West Kingston. Desmond Mackenzie is supposed to be in charge of a place and look what's going on down there. You don't worry about other things that don't concern you. You don't want to worry about Joe Biden and whatever name in America. That don't concern you. You don't want to worry about Pamela Harris. That don't concern you. You don't worry about things in America that don't have nothing to do with you. Look into it. The embassy have make it so strict that you cannot get no visa. Because guess what, at the end of the day? Because they are working with other leaders at the end of the day. If una don't get vaccinated, enough of them now will get no visa. And enough of the people going to lose no visa coming next year. You don't see the problem? Look into it. You have to pay your money to go to the American embassy to get a visa. And when they don't give it to you, they take your money. Oh, the government is supposed to protect you. What happened? Look at what happened to Haiti. A prime minister decides him now go through the dictatorship of them people and suffer black people them. What them do? Them assassinate him. Haiti is the #1 melting shop for weapon. That you don't know. All the illegal guns and guns that murder people and all the guns that retire from the army end up in Haiti that's supposed to be melt, end up in Jamaica and other part of the Caribbean island. And when they want to hide things, they damage the place. Look at what they call earthquake before. It was never an earthquake. Here comes a second one again. After they kill the prime minister. Here comes another one. Why? Because everything got a brush under the carpet each time. Look at the conspiracy. Because the man want to take his people out of poverty. Them kill him. You never know that. You never realize. Look into it. Look at all the country that surround around Haiti. Which country feel the earthquake? Jamaica and Haiti. Dominican Republic and Kirks and Caicos and don't feel nothing. You never know that. You never know say enough of the gun with the police them having at Jamaica. All those high-power rifles. You never know say a Haiti them end up going for melt to use the scrap or whatever it is, right? To use it and recycle it, end up in Jamaica, Trinidad and other Caribbean island. Illegal guns. You never know that. You never know say all them big guns when you see there at Jamaica when they are down there, all these high-power rifles, where do you think them come from? They're retired guns. They're guns that they take away from bad guys on the street. They are guns that police don't want. They end up in our street. Why? Because you look at Haiti and say Haiti is a poor country and them not have it. It's not a poor country. Haiti have more than Jamaica. We don't have nothing to give. But we like to take. And we don't like to give nothing to our people. Haiti is a rich country, whether you believe it or not. And every time there's something happen, what them do? Here comes the earthquake. It never happened. It's never an earthquake. Never. We never ask yourself, why is this one Caribbean country that they say is the poorest country always end up in a disaster? We don't really think that's what it is. We need to read more. And look into it. 7 days on a lockdown. And what I do? When I sit down in the yard and complain and talk about say, oh boy, I have to lock up in the house and this and rate it and now like boy man with it. Just like oh Buju Banton come out and I'm making speech and now calling him. Me rate i-octane after today. After today me rate him. Because that's what I'm talking about. Come out and make your voice be heard. Speak what's on your mind. Call name because the problem is there. You cannot come out and make a speech and you're not calling. Nobody know who you're talking about. Nobody don't know who you're talking about. On a sit down and usher them out. Me and the mother used to be friends. We used to be friends. We used to talk on the phone. You know what, then they talk to me again, come tell her my mind. I say, yo, first of all, you raise a little girl child. You raise somebody who is not quick for the job. You raise somebody who don't know what it is to go through sufferation. I tell her my mind. I tell her as it is. I can't be friend with her and know say, your son will do something and I sit down like it's okay. It is not okay. Under any circumstances. If your son fuck up, your son fuck up. If he's an asshole, he's an asshole. Can't be a hypocrite with it. And the people sit down every day and I take it day by day like nothing happened. And the rest of entertainer, all of the people can sit down every day and talk about when they want bother for open for go party. I want bother to go open for go party or even lock on the party scene. Some of the people all of them can talk about this party and drinking liquor and smoking weed. When they can't teach you no pity nothing. Some of them pick the dunce and I'm going to be duncer. Because only don't see a future for them. What you do now and the decision you make as a parent will affect your kids now or affect your kids' kids later on. It's not all about partying. It's not all about drinking alcohol. It's not all about going on the roadside and sit down every day and worry about the latest outfit. It's about the future and what you have to stand for to better yourself and your kids. If you don't love yourself, then guess what happens? Give your kids some respect. Here goes the problem day by day. Who feel it the most? Get to you feel it the most day by day. Day by year, get to you feel it the most. Day by day, Andrew. Day by day, get to you feel it the most. And if you have a passion and care about people, you will understand where I'm coming from. Learn this. Let me say something. Vybz Kartel do an interview that took place back in April, back in the beginning of the year, while he was in prison Oval. He didn't do an interview where he is right now. This is an old interview that just surfaced. Everybody share on him page. Everybody talk about how Kartel do an interview and say, boy, when him do it and so forth. First of all, where Kartel was, that interview was not done. It was done in prison Oval. It was not done where he is right now. He was moved from prison Oval. It's an old interview that has just surfaced now. And them go dig down in cell, then do all kind of things. 3 times then go dig down in cell. By the interview, come out them open and cell and dig down in cell already. I guess what happened? Because they want to find phone and stuff in that cell. And there was nothing in that cell. The interview was done long time ago. Not just the other day. It's an old interview. First of all, the background of that is not prison, is not done with Kartel there right now. That is prison Oval. All I want to share it and talk and Kartel this and Kartel that. I want to not share i-octane video where I'm talking about today. Everybody should share his video and talk about it because he talks some facts and logic. You know, worry about what Kartel are doing this and all that already. Glad that he can open your eyes and make you understand how the system is. That's an old interview. Old interview that was done. Yo, man, play this here, man. I am not a big fan of i-octane, but from today, me is a fan of him. I am not a fan of Footer Hype, right? I have nothing against him personal. But when you hear him talk and say chat too much and him this and him that, he's talking because guess what happened? He feel the pain and see the problem. L.A. Lewis, you know me say L.A. Lewis retarded and him this, but they are talking because they feel the pain. Anybody that get up and talk the truth of what's going on and look out for you, are them on to look at and try to figure what can we do. You don't ever understand what go on. Enough of the people when migrated, when left Jamaica, when go to America, when go to England, when go to Canada. And I forget on the roots of where they're coming from. Everything when you see on news, you believe a lot of it. You believe these people when they put on them suit and come on and dress up day by day. You believe them. But I have something to tell you. I was around people who are in power, who are government officials, that I see that abuse people, abuse the system. I was around people who must beat people day by day. I was around people who take guns and give it to young kids or young youths to go out and do things. I was around people when people do things wrong, they end up going to court and they get to walk away because it's called money and it's called who you know in Jamaica. If a man end up and rape your 11-year-old daughter, at the end of the day, as long as him have money and him have connection, your 11-year-old daughter will not get any justice out of it. He will walk free and your daughter have to live with that demon inside her for the rest of your life. These big men that said that they're a politician and so forth, get up and take your little boys and take them around and rape them off and do all kind of sexual activity with them, and you know about it and nothing comes out of it. Why? Because they're in a position and they have money. These are the things that happen. Bunch of demons. I want to glorify them. I want to look at them. I feel like them are somebody. But who sees it and know of it knows exactly what it is. And when time you can end up get away from violence. Get away from people that forces you to go outside and do other things to people. And you can survive through that. You have to get up every day and can give God thanks that you're out of that demonic situation you was in. Enough of the people talk. When you don't know what it is to take up a gun and select it. When you don't know what it is to put a bullet in a chamber. When you don't know. When you don't know how to load a magazine. When you don't know how it is to back a gun pan a man and a man piss up himself and a ball and guess what happened? Nothing comes out of it. You don't have no idea. You never turn up and see a man get shot at and blood run and guess what happened? It's what it is. You never go through certain things. You don't know what it is. You don't know what it is. Somebody throw acid or burn somebody and you turn up and see it and can't do nothing about it. Because that's what it is. You don't have no idea. You need to start looking to yourself, start searching yourself and realize that, yo, if I don't know what separation is, I cannot talk about it. When you don't know what it is to go see one lime tree and cut a lime and put it in some hot water and drink it because that's all you can afford. When you don't know what it is to have some flour and dough of a meat kind. When you don't know what it is to eat butter and banana or butter and yam or butter and rice. When you don't know what it is. Don't have idea. Ghetto people suffer the most. And when ghetto people cry out for help, people look at them like they are nobody. It brings you back to slavery days. How your slave master treat you. We are still living in slavery because of our own black leaders that's supposed to protecting us. From what our foreparents been through, they are putting us through that day by day and nobody see where the problem is. The question is, me want to ask Andrew, if you're going to lock down for 7 days, what is the plan? Why is it that the airport or border is still open? Why is that the rich man still can open his store and serve to the poor people when the poor people don't even have the money to afford it? Why are they still open and why the poor man locked down that him cannot even go up on the road go selling peanut? Him can't walk and sell it in the daytime. Peanut don't work with it. You only can sell it in the night time. Like a jerk chicken man and so forth. Him not sell it in the daytime. At night time some people want the chicken. They don't want it in the daytime. What about when him have him chicken right now, pack up in yard and can't go jerk it and sell it because you lock it down for 7 days? If you're going to lock down for 7 days, give them a 7-day plan, financial plan. Give them a 7-day financial plan if you're going to lock down the country for 7 days. Come up with a plan. Give them something. For the next 7 days, them lock down, them can't pay them light bill, can't pay them water bill. What is your plan? I want to know that.